what's happening? It's like, you know who it is. And I'm here today because I want to let you guys know about the making of the race and basically how we got to that. First up is obviously before the race even came out, there was a lot of promotion that went into Hip-Hopology Volume 1. And yeah, that is something that is still in the works. Don't worry, I still got that coming for you. But we just felt with certain things that was happening and also creative purposes, we decided to go for something slightly different at the time. I think maybe that was a bit before its time. No, I'm playing. I'm not trying to sound like that, but yeah, I think that was just something that we decided that, you know, kind of hold back on that for a little bit and come with something different, something that we thought would have been a little bit more relevant for the time and artistic purposes. So yeah, that was the whole mental thought and process as to why the raise actually came about. And what the raise actually represents is it's just basically a interlude, basically going from straight out of the oven. Then you have the raise, which is like the interlude, the kind of, you know, warm-up session or whatever you want to call it, going into my next project. I'm not saying no more on that. Shh, top secret and shit. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna let you guys know about how we actually came about making the raise. I'm gonna go through it track by track on a track listing. And just basically let you know how it went. So first track, which is Ingredients.
Grab your notepad, people. Instruction time.
That track came about pretty funny. That was actually recorded in 2010 when me and Evo, what up,
I'ma take him to school, Vo.
We're still working at We Can Do Studios. Yeah, long story there, but yeah, we're still there. And basically, I was just home one day, had a couple beats playing in my headphones while I was surprise, surprise, I was cooking. And yeah, I had like about a good 3-4 bars from the song, like the first, you know, 3-4 lines or whatever, and I just had that in my head just constantly, like throughout the day while I was cooking or whatever. And after that, I was just like at home chilling out, got the headphones on, you know, watching TV or whatever, and the beat came on for it, and straight away I just had the vibe, and you know, you just start writing and just basically carried in from there, you know what I mean? And when I did it, I always thought this would be a perfect intro for something, and lo and behold, so it was. Next track, track 2 is Love of Hip Hop featuring Chrome.
Hip hop is a great vehicle. We just gotta change the drivers.
What up, Crow? What up? Out to West, the whole fam. How we doing? Yeah. That song, the whole concept and everything actually came from Chrome himself.
Hey yo, I do this for the love of it.
He actually had his stuff done for that song a long time ago, and it was always one of those tracks that I always liked that track. And I thought, yeah, I definitely want to do something to that. We actually had a track recorded within a couple of weeks, anything of me getting there and whatever. And basically from there, it was a thing where we didn't really quite sure what we were going to do with the track yet. And then when the whole idea for the race came about, that's when I thought, you know what, this would actually be perfect for it, because for the message, what we're both saying, what we're talking about, the relevance of it all. And yeah, as you can see, it turns out to be one of the hot favorites on the track, on the mixtape, from what I've been getting from your responses. So yeah, that was definitely a good venture done there. And next one up is Speaking Gibberish.
And one. What up?
That was, yeah, fun, as you can hear. I was just having fun with that. It was a beat that I always wanted to write to, and for reasons that I'm not gonna put on camera, somebody out there, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna say why I didn't write to it when it first came out or whatever, they know. But yeah, so I actually got the chance to write to that. I think it was middle towards the end of last year, and wrote my verse, recorded it, and straight away I knew that, yeah, this is something that I know I'm gonna get a lot of people that wouldn't normally listen to my stuff because they're not kind of used to me on, like, you know, the kind of club bangers and stuff like that. Don't worry, there's a lot more of that coming. I'm sitting on some stuff, but yeah, it's one of them songs where it's actually giving me a chance of getting quite a diverse fan base than what I've been getting, you know, with like the previous release, Straight Out of the Oven and stuff like that. So that song Lekhem has been doing a pretty good response for me. And yeah, the whole history behind that was just having fun with it. Just like the beat that much, have some fun with it, and that's what came out. Next up is The Block. Yeah.
I had to stop her like, wait, but what's your number though?
Yeah. And that track, that's produced by myself. Not play. But yeah, that song, someone said to me that they always wanted to hear me do stories. They always said to me that I'm a great storyteller, so why don't I actually tell stories in my songs? And then when I actually went back and listened to some of my catalog, I realized that even though yes, I am telling stories in a particular way, I'm not actually taking you scene by scene, you know, frame by frame through the actual storyline. So I thought, okay, that'd be a pretty good one. And the funny thing about that song that I'm actually pleased about is that a lot of people think that it's a true story. It's actually not. It's actually not a true story. It's just something that, it was just imagination, you know what I mean? It's just one of them tracks where I wanted something different, and like the vibe of the beat, you know, that it just felt journey. That's what I felt. And yeah, I don't even remember why it happened. I think I was walking one day. I was going to a Chrome studio, and I just had the beat on, and I was walking past Westfield, and I just started writing. Like, you know, just picked up my BB, just started jotting down some stuff, and the result was The Block. So that's how that one came about. Next up, Superhero, track 5. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks. Shout out to Mix on production on that. Yeah, that track, I don't think I have to explain the concept behind that one. If I have to explain the concept behind it to you, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, but as you can see, that track is just fun time with that person. You know what I mean? It's just basically having that person that will save you from all dramas or whatever in your life or whatever. You know what I mean? Through their own special powers. So yeah, that's there you go, Superhero. Alright, next up is The Corner.
I'm so sick, I start my bars without drums.
Which is produced by one of my good friends from back in the day, P Duo. That's my boy right there, man. We were musical partners for a number of years, you know what I'm saying? It's the fam right there. That track, that beat was created a long time ago. I don't know, but it's been a couple of years that that beat was made, and I always loved that beat. But back then, I was on my production side of things, so I, never really listened to the beat before. Yeah, that'd be something I could rap on. But then after I released the Australian album, I went and had a listening session with P, and I said to him that, you know what, I want some beats from you, man. So he gave me a little selection, and that was one of the beats in there that, yeah, just instantly, as soon as I remember when he played it to me in the studio, and I was just going mad because I remembered the beat straight away, and it was just like, yes, I instantly need this. Got in that very night, and that very night I just started writing to it. Wrote like maybe 8 bars or something like that, and just left it alone for a little bit, kind of just let it marinate for a little bit. And after that, I just picked it back up, completed it, and as you can hear from the song, it's like what the concept is all about. This is basically saying what my intentions are in terms of this whole rap thing. You know what I mean? I'm not just doing this just for me, I'm doing this for more than me. There's more people in the community than one person. And there's various communities that I come from. And if I'll be able to actually give back something to each and every one of them that helped to create a person you see in front of you, then yeah, I know that I could rest easy at night, a whole lot easy, you know? So yeah, that's what that song is basically representing. Next up is The Coming.
Left, right, my words swing like a slugger. I'm something like Shaft.
Which is produced by Superior Thought. Shout out to Superior Thought. SMRG, the whole movement, doing big things. Yeah, that track, I had that track for a couple of months. I had the beat, I got it from the Sky's the Limit mixtape. Instrumental mixtape that ST Superior Thought put out. And that was just one of the beats that on it that I thought that, yeah, I'm really feeling this. I love the whole, like, you know, the old school vibe. You can kind of get that, you know, that 70s swing with it, which kind of inspires some of the lyrics in there, as you can hear. Yeah, so that song, I knew straight away that I wanted that as like an outro. You know, it's just sounded, you know, that big kind of epic sound. Sounds like I'm rolling away in style kind of thing. You know, so that's basically what that song represented. And last but not least is Brand New Shoes.
I call you Plem because I know you got a cheap soul.
It's been like a bit of a underground favorite in the sense where I didn't expect people to love that song as much as I've been told that they love it. Like, well-known people, my sister said to me that, yeah, the song made her cry the first time she heard it, you know. And it's like things like that. It's the reasons why I make music, so I can connect to people on a high level, you know. So that's one of them. As you can hear from the lyrics in that, it's a personal song, you know. And I'm talking about, obviously, like, you know, past relationships or whatever, like whether it be relationships or friendships or business acquaintances, whatever, you know what I mean. It's just basically, I was going through a period where there was a lot of things that was happening that shouldn't have been happening from people that I shouldn't expect it from. And yeah, I was just basically documenting how I was feeling, and that not actually talking about one person in particular, because yeah, that's something that someone actually said to me. They asked me if I'm just talking about one person, and that I'm really not. There's quite a few different people that things and lyrics that I say in there actually relate to, you know what I mean. And that was just basically my way of saying, like, look, I'm not pissed at you, but at the same time, if things ain't changed, then there's no way certain things can continue, you know. And that was just like the realness of it. So I kind of just documented the song, and it came out to be Brand New Shoes. Shout out to Frankie, Also Lovely, for the beat.
FrankieOhSoLovely.com.
Beautiful beat. From the minute I heard it, I knew I'd do something really good on that. So yeah, thanks for that, definitely. I want to shout out to Erica and to Charlotte for doing the artwork and all that, you know, the artwork concepts, and then actually getting the artwork done, for getting the blog up like on time for everything. Like, we had a crazy schedule to work on that day, and yeah, we put in a good 15 hours plus working to make sure that everything was right, you know, the mastering of the songs and everything, make sure everything was perfect. So that was a lot of work, and it was done brilliantly with the whole team, you know what I mean. So can't imagine what would happen if we were on that next level. Also shout out to Selena Brown for the photography, for Peep Photography. Did a really good job. It was really fun. It was a really fun shoot. I remember that day. Yeah, I had some really nice shots out of that. So definitely shout out to her. Shout out to everyone who's actually involved in the race in one way or another. You know what I mean, from features, Chrome, to all the different producers, to all the different studios that I used for the recordings, for everyone that helped out with the artwork. 8 weeks and having that much coming from someone that's, you know, just on the ground. It was just a small team, and we were just pushing, and it's amazing to know that I'm actually getting that kind of response out there, and I'm highly appreciative of it. Also, my biggest thank yous to everyone out there that's supporting the music, that's talking about it to their friends, that's just listening when they're going to work, coming back from work, whatever. Anytime you listen to my music, I'm happy, and that's why I make for you to listen, and it seems like y'all are loving it, so can't thank you enough.
Good God, we do this for the love of hip-hop, and yo, we do this for the love. We do this for the love of hip-hop, and yo, we do this for the love.